Okay, I'm not even gonna lie, this is like my 30,000th time filming this intro. I hate intros. This is my first video though. So hi, welcome to my first YouTube video. My name's Mia Marquez and you knew that because that's my name right there probably. I am a fashion designer and a fashion content creator, and I wanted to create this channel to share my upcycling process, just sewing, fashion. I always get so many questions about how do you start, how do you do it, what's your process, etc. I've also gotten so many comments about making a YouTube channel, and this is something that I've always wanted to do. It's my first video, so bear with me, and hopefully it'll get better throughout time. Okay, so I keep looking at my phone because I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram. So for my first video, I'm going to be answering those questions and taking you through my whole thrift flip process. So we're gonna be going to the thrift store to buy a piece to upcycle. And while I'm working on that piece, I'm gonna be answering more of your questions. But the main question I got is just how to start. Did you go to school? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm gonna quickly tell you guys how I started in my journey. I did go to fashion school. I went for fashion merch marketing, basically the business side. Always knew I wanted my own brand though. In like 2017, I had this jacket. I cut it. My roommate cut it. She was a fashion design major. And we had the bottom half of the fabric left. And I was like, oh my God, what if we make it into a top? And it's like a matching set. And it was a jacket I thrifted. And I was like, holy shit, upcycling. I didn't know it was a thing back then. I mean, it probably was, but like, I think that's why like it means so much to me, because it came so like organically. The whole like upcycling and thrift flipping, it just came like, yeah. So I always knew I wanted to take it to the next level, and eventually I bought a sewing machine, moved back home, was living in Texas. Thank God, because literally COVID happened like 2 months after I moved back home. God was really on my side. Yeah, so how I started, I just bought my sewing machine. It was me and my sewing machine alone. That's it. Practice, patience, YouTube. That's all I have to say. Practice, 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 because nothing's gonna happen overnight. So be patient. And YouTube, yeah, that's just watch a lot of YouTube. I would pretty much just search whatever I was working on and watch like the first video that would come up. But some of my favorite YouTubers, I'll link below, or I'll just tell you. It was like Blueprint DIY and like With Wendy. I remember those because those were like the only two I actually subscribed to, so I must have really liked them. And yeah, it's a long process, it's a long journey, it's not easy. And another piece of my advice is you have to be passionate about it. And yeah, you guys asked me a lot of really good questions, so I'm gonna kind of answer them throughout the video. But yeah, how did you learn how to sew? Self-taught. YouTube, 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 YouTube. Sewing, practice, practice. And yeah, I recommend practicing on upcycling, even if that's something you don't want to do, because it's easier to like alter a piece at the beginning than it is just to make something from scratch. So that's what I would recommend, whether it's like you have a top and like adding drawstrings to it. If you have a top, cutting it shorter. I know that may sound simple, but trust me, like you need to get down, like get the basics down first, and then the fun / hard stuff will come later. And yeah, so throughout the video, I'll be answering your questions, giving you more of my advice. But for now, let's go to the thrift store and find our next upcycling project. Okay, I just got to the thrift store. I'm at the Goodwill on La Brea. It's usually pretty good, hit or miss, but that's literally every other thrift store. Someone did ask me how do you get ideas for upcycling, what fabric to use for what? So for example, right now, sometimes I do like have ideas like, oh, I really want to upcycle a jacket or denim. But right now I have no idea. I just want to work on something really cool and different. So I'm kind of gonna just go for whatever catches my eye. But usually some things that I do look for when finding a piece to upcycle is, one, the fabric, the material, and the print. And basically like the print as in like what design it has. If it's a solid color, that can work too. Also, what type of piece it is, because if it's a dress, then I have so much fabric to work with, so that's like an easy yes. But if it's like a t-shirt, then I don't have as much fabric to work with, so I'm like, okay, pass. As far as prints, it just depends if I'm looking for something with a print. If you saw the one that I made more recently, that was it was like a dress and then I just made it into like a two-piece. It was like an ombre type of print. I really liked that print. I haven't been working with prints too much recently, just because I'm more into like elevated basics right now in like my personal closet. How do you get ideas for upcycling? Yeah, so as far as just like getting an idea, literally everything I've made in the past has just like come to me as I was making the piece. Honestly, I've tried sketching before, like before I get started on the piece, but it's never really worked out. Or I do a sketch, but I end up doing something totally different. I think maybe once I actually sketched something out and like went through with it. I can't even think of like what piece it was, but I probably have done that once. I don't know, for some reason it just works out with me, just to kind of like literally just go with the flow and just start cutting. I just start cutting shit and it just works out. So yeah, for the most part, I usually just look for what catches my eyes. But it really just depends. But that's pretty much what I'm looking for today. So let's go. Rago will. Should I take you guys with me? It's not that I don't like filming in public, but I don't care what people think, so I don't know why I don't like it. Okay, maybe I'll film, but maybe I won't talk. Actually, who cares? We'll see. Okay, I'm back. I did not bring you guys with me. It was like way too hectic in there. I literally got like a headache. Anyways, let me show you what I got. I got a chair. I need a little like, it was $5. I can show it better when I get home. Kind of, sort of. This was like a fail. I did get some pieces, but like, I settled. I'm gonna try to stop by another thrift store if I have time, because I have to go to the grocery store and I have to be home at 2:30 because I have a meeting, so hopefully I have time. I got this like dress. I don't know, it had these like little flowers on it. Kind of reminded me of like Fancy Club, and I thought it would be cute to kind of make something Fancy Club vibes into like a skirt and a top, and do some type of scarf thing, lace, I don't know. So this could work out. The fabric is like not stretchy at all, so we're gonna need some zippers or like do some type of like corset situation. Then I did find this piece. It feels like a swimsuit, This is the fabric. So it's cute. Not really sure. Usually when I like see a piece, I instantly like visualize something that it could be. This one, I mean, I would have to do a skirt, or I could do like a dress. I don't know. I want to think about this one. I did find a super cute belt though. I love belts. Like, almost like all my belts are thrifted. Look at it. I know I'm a silver girl, but like this one, this is so freaking cute. I'm gonna go to the grocery store. Hopefully I have time. I should have time to stop by one more thrift store. I'm hoping to find like a leather jacket or some type of jacket to upcycle that has like a lot of detailing going on, because I now just decided that that is something that I want to work with. So fingers crossed, and I'll be back. Okay, second thrift store, major success. Major success. Let's do a little haul. Okay, I did find a leather jacket. This one. It is a little like torn, but that's even better because that means no one was probably gonna buy it because it's all messed up. So leave it to me to turn her into something real nice. I also found this like denim jacket that has a lot of like zippers and stuff. It is really tiny. That is one thing. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to make like a top and a bottom, but yeah. And then I also got okay, this top. I'm gonna do like a very minimal upcycle to it, just because I'm liking like this whole like turtleneck style like top right now. But first of all, it's like a little too big, or I might just leave it. I don't know. I don't even know what this brand is. Jill, I don't know. Then I found some stuff just for me. This long sleeve has a hoodie. It's white, and it has the little like finger things like this. It's from Uniqlo. Perfect, perfect. Then I also got, of course, another belt. This one's a white and silver though, so literally perfect. And I don't know if you guys saw, but like a while ago I made a TikTok about these scarves that I found. They had like 30 more of them. They're these like scarves that have these like charms. The ones that I bought I haven't worn, so I'm probably gonna give them away or like gift them for Christmas Day. But this one's white, so I will wear it. And then lastly, I got this red purse. She's so cute. But yeah, I kind of had to rush home because I have a meeting at 2:30, so I need to prep for that really quick. So, yeah, I'm gonna go home now. So, see you soon. Okay, morning-ish. It's the next day. I'm ready to work on my project. I decided to go ahead and work on this jacket. No clue what I'm gonna do with it. But yeah, so the next step in my process is to take my before videos for Instagram and TikTok. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Usually it's like a longer piece, so I'm trying to like think about how I can like showcase it where it's like I'm only upcycling the jacket. I don't know. But yeah, so let's go ahead and do that now.
Ride with the mob, alhamdulillah, check in with me, and do your job, where is the name, then roll it to the chain, turn off for the watch, Prezi plain Jane, yeah, bikini chain, rest in peace in my superior.
Okay, so now that that's done, let's get started. I know I want to make a skirt, but it's kind of like hard because the armhole's like right here, so this is like the only length we have to work with. But I don't know. So as I told you guys, I go in with no plan and just start cutting. So first I'm going to seam rip this off. So let's go ahead and do that, and let's answer some more questions. Someone asked me, what's the simplest garment you can make starting when starting out to sew? A lot of people ask me too how to make patterns, so I'm gonna kind of like answer both those questions. So when I first started sewing, I was like intimidated by patterns because I thought they were like super hard to work with. Like I thought it was too difficult, but no, use patterns. That is going to make your life so much easier and really help you like learn how to sew. I regret not doing that. And you can find some patterns on Etsy. If you just search like tube top, tank top, they're like $2, $3, and then you can easily print them out. And then all you have to do is just like tape them together. Super easy. Also, there's like a pattern for literally anything. So I definitely recommend that. I would recommend first starting off, like for example, making tops. So first make a tube top. You can get a pattern for that. Then after you make a tube top, make a tank top. And after a tank top, make a long sleeve top. And then make like a long sleeve top that has like a zipper or like detailing. That's what I would recommend doing. So you can really just get the basics down. Because once you have all the basics down, then you can go to like the more difficult stuff and it will make your life so much easier, because that's not what I did. I just went straight to the hard stuff. I don't know, my sewing journey was chaotic, very chaotic. But yeah, that's what I would recommend. It was chaotic because I had no one to like really look at like for advice or like look up to. I was just figuring it all out on my own, so take my advice. And yeah, so that is something I would definitely recommend. You could also use pieces you already have in your closet. Like if you already have like a tank top and you want to recreate it and it fits you perfect, just turn it inside out and add 1 inch like outside for seam allowance. And yeah, so that's another hack too. So that is definitely something that I would recommend. And yeah, when I made my own original designs, I would use basic patterns like a tank top, and then I would like cut them and like alter them to create my designs. So that works too if you want to make little alterations. But yeah, so now I am just seam ripping this arm off. So I'm gonna do that really quick and I'll be right back. We have this to work with and this. I said I wanted to make a skirt. Let's see, if I were to make a skirt, how much fabric I would have left. Oh my gosh, okay, this is probably gonna be impossible. That's about the length of the skirt. I can use this to make the top though, so that may work out. I just had a vision of a top. Okay, I'm just gonna cut it. I'm just gonna cut this and hope for the best.
Check in with me and do your job. Where is the name? Then roller did the chain. Turn off for the watch. Prezi plain Jane.
This is what I have from cutting. So now I'm gonna try it on and see what exactly it looks like on and what I have to work with. So, okay, this is what it looks like on. I know it's just a little crazy. Also, I'm wearing it like backwards, I guess you would say. It has like this hole here and here. Obviously this needs to be altered, and we need to like fix this. But I also like how this does like zip up, so I do like it. I could also cut this out and use this fabric for the top, but the way that these like things, these like armholes that I cut are like right here, they kind of have to like stay on the side, which means this has to stay in the middle. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and like fix the bottom, see what I'm gonna do with it. And yeah. Okay, we're gonna get started on the top and then go back to the skirt. But this is the inspo. This top is by Ambush. I'm not gonna do it exactly, but I don't know what the inspo exactly is. I'm not really even sure, but. So I'm gonna be using my dress form. And basically the only fabric I have left to work with is, this is from the sleeves, and I went ahead and seam ripped them open. So this is definitely more than enough fabric to make a top. And then I want to somehow incorporate this like collar and this detailing into the top to match with the skirt. This is how the skirt is looking as of now. Once I'm like done with the top, then I'm gonna like try it on, and there's a lot of back and forth. So yeah, so I'm gonna just start working.
Feed a village in Liberia. TMZ taking pictures causing mad hysteria. Mama see me on VT and start tearing it. I'ma start killing niggas. How you get that tripe? I attended Harlem picnics when you risk your life. Uncle used to skim work, selling nicks at night. I was only 8 years old watching Nick at night. Uncle Psycho was in that bathroom bugging. Knife to his gut, hope that he don't cut him. Suicidal thoughts brought to me with no advisory. He was pitching dummies, selling fiends, mad ivory. Grandma had the arthritis in her hands bad. She was popping pills like rappers in society. I'll fuck his bitch for the irony. I said meet you at your home, that bitch keep eyeing me. Ride with the mob, alhamdulillah. Check in with me and do your job.
Okay, so this is the first try on. I went ahead and did this with the top. Kind of unsure how I feel about it. Basically what I did is I added a button here, connected it, whole process. There's already a few alterations I know I need to make. One, I need to make this more like closed. So I'm going to do that. I like it. I'm going to hem this. And then I think I'm going to fray the edges. The skirt, something's like not, actually it's cute. I actually do really like it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix the top, fix the skirt, and then I will BRB. Okay, so I finished hemming the top. I went ahead and did my makeup just so I could see like the full look. Obviously did not do my hair. And I think I like it. I don't think there's any more alterations to make. This collar, I'm just gonna fix the necklace. It's cute. I like it. I'm satisfied. I'm happy. I would definitely wear this out with like a leather jacket. Yeah, with a leather jacket, this would definitely be a look. I asked myself, like, before I post a thrift flip, before I would like want to post my work, is this something I would wear? So yes. And is it something I would buy? I would buy this, honestly. Like, this is sick. Like, I haven't seen anything like this. Like, this is really cool. Okay, so next up, I'm gonna finish my hair, accessorize, and film my after video for TikTok. So this is my little setup right here. And also, I didn't even mention, I had to like wait a day because yesterday was so gloomy. There was no sun, so I literally couldn't film. So I had to wait a full day just to film this. So here we are.
Where is the name? Then roll it through the chain. Torn off for the watch. Prezi plain Jane. Ride with the mob. Alhamdulillah. Check in with me and do your job. Where is the name? Then roll it through the chain. Torn off for the watch.
Make it rain, girl, make it rain. 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 Make it rain.
Okay, Okay, I am done editing and I just uploaded my reel on Instagram. Now I have to go through my TikTok sounds and upload on there, but that's it for the video. Here's the after. You can see it better on my TikTok or my Instagram. But thank you guys so much for watching my first YouTube video. Comment down below what more content you want to see from me. I'll definitely make a more in-depth tutorial in the future. Let me know if you want that. Also some thrifting vlogs, and maybe I'll do another video where I take you guys along my whole process. But thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, I guess. Thank you. Love you. Mwah.
Hermes link a feed a village in Liberia. TMZ taking pictures causing my hysteria. Mama see me on BT and start tearing up. I'ma start killing niggas. How you get that tripe? I attended Harlem picnics where you risk your life. Uncle used to skim work, selling nicks at night.